what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
Shit, perfect, bro.
I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
It's kind of late, not gonna lie to you. But my hair is looking magnificent. You feel me?
Yo, that weird little creepy noise at the end.
That creepy noise is kind of weird, yo.
That shit is weird.
I ain't gonna lie. Why he do the Riddler breathe? That's how the Riddler was breathing on the Batman. You remember that first scene when he got his first body?
Yo, this nigga was really weird.
Before he ripped the duct tape.
Yo, he was really crazy.
I'm like, yo, my man crazy. Yo, welcome back, Rich.
Hey, I'm back, man.
Welcome.
Coach Class Pod episode. Where we at with it? Episode
my man said, in the game has all changed since I've been around.
That nigga murder Mace, yo. Yo, no, I'm back, man.
Back, yo.
And Mike didn't tell y'all what it was, but I guess I'm gonna just go in with the whole story.
Yeah, give him. I would rather you break the news.
The Ronies got me, yo. It finally got your boy, yo. I think I was one of those ones that caught it early on, so like before they knew what it was, like that December time frame, the year before 2019, I think that was. Like around then, November, December range, I got sick, because I felt this before.
Yeah.
Yo, this was a combination of shit, yo.
Damn.
It started off, so when we recorded, I went to my people's crib, and after that, I just went home, did what I had to do, of course, because I'm working on the stuff outside of the podcast and work.
Yes.
And that stuff is finally going to be on pause for a little bit, which is I'll be able to relax for a little while. So I'm going to be heavy on the topics, heavy on the watching shit. I'm a little behind, but I'm going to catch up, yo. I promise, yo. I got y'all.
Big mimosas.
Big mimosas.
Justice Warrior.
I got to get back. I was back outside yesterday, yo. I finally was back outside, yo. No, it was a mistaken outside. We was still back outside yesterday. But anyway, so the Monday after that, I called out of work because I just wasn't feeling good. I was just like, yo, you know how that feeling start coming over you? You get that kind of achy kind of feeling.
You get weird.
Flu-y kind of weird, kind of imbalanced. So you feeling cold, but you hot, you sweating a little bit, and vice versa. Yo, it's like it's a terrible combo. Yeah. That shit kept progressing. But I tested myself, and I was like, I was negative. Mm-hmm. I was negative all the way up until Wednesday, yo.
Yeah.
Thursday, I go into work. I'm there. As I'm coming, Friday I go into work. I'm coming down the steps. I'm like, yo, nah. I'm not winded coming down the steps, yo. I'm not supposed to be winded coming down the steps, yo.
That's when you know you was
I'm all right.
Christopher.
Yeah, I was like, no, something not right. I was like, I got all the way to the office. I was in the office. I was in there by myself, fortunately. Yeah. I was like, yo, I'm going to hit a test real quick. And I hit the rapid test. That shit came back almost immediately. I was positive, yo. I was like, God damn it. So I went home. And that shit progressed and got way worse on Friday.
Damn, yo.
Got way worse on Friday. It was what the issue is with it for me. I think I had asthma back in the day, so I think it might have been a combination of that. They said if you had it before, it caused a little bit of complications.
You should go to the doctor too after that. Just
I have to at some point.
I think West Side Gun said it impacted him having.
Yeah,
asthma
I can feel the
kid.
breathing is a little different than it was before, but I've been working out. I've been able to get back to my workout tip. Good. But nah, man, this is not something I would wish on my worst enemy. So I definitely was not trying to bring that in here. Yeah. That's why I made sure I was proud of y'all with the last episode. That was really like a good thing for me, yo. Just make sure y'all keep doing it. Don't worry about nobody being here. Just do the episode.
Regardless.
Just do the episode like y'all was doing it, and clearly it's working, man. That shit is dope, man.
The griddle is hot.
YouTube, hit that subscribe button.
The skillet is hot.
Hit them comments, hit the subscribe button. Let us know what y'all thinking, man, because we enjoying ourselves right now. But anyway,
Coach Class Pod episode 254 as well.
I think the most immature point that I took from this. The only thing that I was worried about, I could have died from like not being able to breathe, but I wasn't even really worried about that per se. I was more worried about losing my fucking taste, yo.
Yeah.
I was so happy that shit didn't happen, yo.
That would be sad, bro.
Yo,
I'm sorry to everybody that...
Damn, I gotta taste my grub, yo.
Yo, imagine not being able to taste like a salmon, a nice piece of salmon or a steak. That's devastating. Why?
It's like it's endorphins that's released when I taste something that's good, that I know that's gonna be good. Yeah. You could see when you cook something and you like, oh, this shit about to be crazy. Like, no, yo, I was like, nah, I can't have that.
Yeah. If you gotta lose a sensory point, I might have to be like Donnie Yen, yo, and just like take my eyes, just stay, yo. Psych no, psych no. Psych no, psych no, psych no. But I love eating, yo. Niggas know I love to cook.
I love eating.
That's my shit, yo. If I lost my taste, I'd be down.
That was the only thing I was worried about this whole shit, man. But I caught some things on TV. I didn't really catch up on the shows that we've been talking about heavy, so I'm way behind on Abbott. And
Abbott been off until next week.
You got catch up time.
So then I might have missed only one then.
Yeah, you got catch up time.
Missed at least one Abbott. And there's, what's the other one that we was kind of, Mandalorian we was trying to start getting into. That's the one that I'm going to binge and get into crazy. And Snowfall, I got to get into that crazy. But you don't really watch that one. But no, man, I'm back. I feel better. I don't feel crazy, like, as far as just breathing, like where I'm debilitated. I can't move around. Like I said, I've still been working out.
Yeah.
Anything else with it? I didn't pass it off to anybody, thankfully, as far as like with y'all, because I was here that past weekend. I was with my homeboys the weekend before that and all that. So it was... No, it could have got past the pond, but it didn't, fortunately, and I made it through.
I'm just glad you good, dog.
And fortunately...
My guy's back, motherfucker.
I'm back in the game, bro. One of the happiest moments I saw was that y'all was able to release that Wick shit, because I saw it.
Yeah.
I finally saw that shit.
Hold up, yo. I gotta put on my Danny Yen.
Yo, I finally saw that shit.
Well, I needed to discuss this with my guy, yo. I gotta be Donnie Yen real quick, yo.
No, that movie was... Y'all was spot on. Only critique I had somewhat in the beginning of the critique that you gave, Mike said that it may have not been the best storyline. Yo, that's a phenomenal storyline, yo. Like, I don't care what nobody is saying, yo. That's
that shit
good
is amazing.
Story.
It's amazing.
To carry for 4 fucking long...
It is.
Yo,
I apologize for
that. That's a great fucking story.
Excellent.
Great story. John Wick, man. Yo, bringing in the Ip Man.
Yo.
Ip Man.
That shit was hard.
Come on,
and he was tough.
And he was tough.
He was the toughest nigga, yo.
It was so many scenes.
Leading off of what Rich said, that's one thing we didn't really touch on, but we touched on all the new characters being brought in. But that's how you know for an action film, which you don't need a great storyline for a great action film.
You don't.
You need the action to be phenomenal more than anything, and the sound and the music and all of that. But when you bring in that many new characters, it's very easy.
Yes.
To just get jumbled up and not make any sense.
So hard.
Bad.
Everybody made sense. It went cohesively. They built more shit from them characters. Because I told you about the post-credit scene.
They have so much they can do with this whole universe.
So fire.
They can keep going in the future. They could go in the past. They could go into a total linear one that's just separate of everything. They could do whatever they want to do with this shit.
They said the Ballerina is supposed to be coming out and the Continental as like
I want it all, yo. I want everything. I want everything from it, yo. I want everything from the Wick universe.
And last week we couldn't produce his name, but I've been watching so many John Wick deep dives. Shout out Marvelous Videos. Shout out everything I've been tapping in with on YouTube. The guy that we was rocking with, Zay, the guy, we was like, nah, bro, cold. The guy that kicked John Wick back down the steps.
Oh, yeah.
His name was Cheedy. That was like the head of security for Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yo, he was nice. And he had the bulletproof suit like John, yo. Remember, he stopped the arrow. He was that man.
I couldn't remember the dude that played Pennywise name, and I'm like, I know his name because he bodied. His name is Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah,
shout out Bill Skarsgård.
He be killing,
man.
yo.
Yeah, no, he's a cold ass actor.
You smoked that. I hated you, but you smoked that.
But that makes him a good actor.
Yes. Excellent acting.
He made you really
excellent
hate
acting.
him, yo.
My man came up with the musket, trying to get the dirty Mac kill. Trying to get the dirty Mac kill.
But they told his ass,
disgusting.
your arrogance, bro. Dial that arrogance back. Y'all better chill the fuck out.
They've been trying to tell him that the whole movie.
This nigga blowing up whole continentals, yo. Just like, yo, my patience is wearing thin.
What was hard about it was the old heads that kept trying to tell him, yo, like Winston and I can't remember the dude's name, the old head that was like always around.
The head that was like the judge of the shit.
The young boy
that had the fucked up eye. I can't remember his name either, but I know who you talking about. I was analyzing everything because I knew y'all niggas had talked about a lot. The shit was like an hour and some change. I was like,
we could have talked about it easily for 3
Because
hours.
you gotta think about that like exhilarating feeling you felt when you first saw it. Like, God damn, yo, I gotta got to get that shit off like an hour after.
We was still on a
They
high,
just had
yo.
notes to keep us in sync, kinda, but like, yo, it was so much craziness.
Y'all talked about Lance, right? Lance Reddick?
Yeah.
How'd y'all feel about the placement of where the death happened?
It made sense.
It made
sense.
I
And
thought so,
also,
too.
Zay brought up a good point to me in the theater, and we not alluding to anything. This is all just
we don't know.
thought wise. Because the way he got killed off so quick for being a significant character, maybe he already privately told them something that was going on with him health wise or whatever was going on. So they just was like, all right, we're not gonna make you do a bunch of strenuous activities, but we gotta have you in the film.
It felt like wow, you know.
It definitely
too
felt
coincidental, but we don't know. So but it does.
That was a
like
good case
it's
point,
possible,
Zay.
yeah.
I'm not mad at that point. That observation. That's a good observation to make.
And he was hard. He was
That
my
whole
favorite
saw that
character.
with Black Panther. My man.
Oh yeah.
That's what we saw with that.
Rest in peace to him
Rest
too.
in peace
But-
for sure.
What I was saying, like that whole movie, like of course all the killing and all of that, specifically with that fourth one, and they always had it a part of all the movies when you really think about it. Like even John was out, like we was talking about in the first one and all that type of stuff. And anyway, but it's friendship.
Yeah.
That's
Even
like
the
the big
first
overarching
one.
theme. It's the friendship, the aspect that
What
and being honorable.
What would you want more next though? If you had to choose from like the Wick universe that's happening, if you have to pick a movie, this is the question I have.
Okay.
What would you want more? Something continuing on with the story or a prequel?
They could do both.
But
Because
what
like,
would you want
prequels
more? I'm just
already.
asking.
I would want like a separate film based on Killer's character before he got because clearly he was doing business if he killed
I just
that
want to know
Russian
how he got
motherfucker.
this kind of like love, yo.
Yeah.
This nigga really has mad communities. It's
I wanna-
willing to risk everything they have for this nigga.
But
yo.
he did
They hate-
honorable
he
shit.
said- what was the honorable shit then? I have to know what that is. Yo.
John Wick didn't clap a lot of people. Like you remember in the third one
gotta
when he fought
know.
when he fought the
He
knife
let a lot of
dudes.
people live,
He
yo.
fought the
He
knife
did
the
let
two
a lot
knife
of people live.
dudes.
He did.
Remember in John Wick 3 before he went to go fight the bald head dude with that was like the sword master or whatever. Yo, he beat the two guys. He could have stabbed him. He let him roll. He was like, "I'll see y'all soon."
His
like-
honor
like, yo,
meter is on
honorable.
like
Just like they
thousands.
remember, they've been saying even the
Slaughters
stuff
is
that you
all the
didn't
way
see.
on the top, yo. He got honor,
Hella
but
honorable,
honorable.
yo.
Lawrence Fishburne, the king, in there.
Yeah.
He talked about how
Yeah, the Bowery
he
King.
told him, hey, listen, when John cut him, he said, listen, you can take the pressure off your neck to try to kill me, or you can live and hold it there until you, survive.
Yeah.
And that's why he ultimately ended up giving him a gun.
Yeah.
Because John was always, and in this movie, the dude that they have credited as Tracker, even though I never heard it in the movie, but
Yeah.
the dude,
I don't know why they credited him as Tracker because it's Mr.
black dude,
Nobody
the
on
black
every
guy with the
breakdown,
dog.
but they got
John
him
Wick called him a tracker.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
He was
that's
like,
why.
"You're a tracker." You know, he's like one of his lines. He had like only. You're a tracker. Y'all was right. He got like 3 lines in that motherfucker.
You was funny.
But all right, keep going. But I want to get back to that too.
No,
though.
but what I was saying, he let him live. He got
Yeah.
a history of being honorable. That's probably why buddy from Japan that was
who was it?
The manager.
Yeah,
That's probably why he probably helped him out too like that. Yeah.
But to get honor from
His
a
character was hard
to
too.
get
yo.
honor
They
from
got
a
so
guy
many
like
tough
that,
characters.
you have to have done something that was out of this
And my
world.
man just had the samurai sword and the pistol.
Yo,
was
they
going
had bow and
crazy.
arrows cooking niggas.
Yo, think
you
about
see
it.
when
How
he
the-
hit the one nigga, left him in the wall
I saw
with
it.
the knee, and
saw
then
it.
hit him in the head, then left him laying there. God damn it, man. John Wick, I love y'all. Violence and good story. You don't get that. The combo don't happen a lot, yo.
Yeah.
It don't happen a lot, yo. This is
So-
phenomenal.
A question since we didn't get to go in with you last week.
Oh,
Who
quickly
was your
going back to what I
okay.
said about the short lines, him not having a lot of lines.
Yeah.
The nigga be killing like 90 niggas doing
Yes.
all sorts of battling,
Oh, yes.
running around. He don't have a lot of breath.
He's winded,
Yeah,
yo.
yo,
At
the
that
nigga
point, he's
can't
exhausted.
talk.
I
yo.
don't want to see him.
I
he
don't
can't
want to
even
see him
stand.
talking.
He can't
That
even
means
stand.
nobody's been dying, yo. I
he
don't
had
want to
to-
see that. I don't
I
want
want
to
to
see
see him
anything,
beat
yo.
people up with the suspect.
Yeah,
chopstick.
fuck all that. I hear that critique. I hear that critique a lot. Oh, he don't got a lot of lines. Nigga, I don't want to hear no lines from that
He did
nigga.
70 flips. at
Everybody
like
else
50 years
doing
old.
that. That's all Lawrence Fishburne and all them. They can be that.
Exactly.
I don't want
Winston
that to be
with the dialogue.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Fuck out of here with that, man. That's a terrible critique.
All right, before I get into this random YouTube deep dive based on the John Wick realm, who would you say your favorite character was from this film?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like, it was so many new tough characters introduced. They all can have standalone movies or TV shows at this point. But
I would probably say, damn, that's a good question, man. I really like Mr. Nobody, but I want to say it's going to be probably the new, his rival in this movie, of course, my man, Ip Man.
Yeah, Kane was hard. Kane was hard. Kane was hard. I like those two.
From his first, you don't see him do anything crazy until he start eating them noodles, just chilling in the back alley.
The way it was shot and everything was crazy.
He used the ring bell doorbell joints, to know where niggas at to hit him. Nah, this nigga's
come
dangerous. Yeah, he was cold.
Straight clapping motherfuckers.
What made it cool was like he was efficient with whatever his strike was, but sometimes he was really lost. He didn't know where he was at, so he was really feeling around.
Yeah,
but they made that shit move. Yo,
that's Donnie Yen killing it. Yo.
Yeah. What about you, Zay? Who was your favorite character?
Last week I believe I said it was probably like, especially if we just talking more newer. It's probably Killer because I feel like there's so much background. And the fact that he was so big and had asthma, but he was so agile.
And he was getting busy with John Wick. I'm like, why you keep running? Just kill that nigga real quick. Like,
and I did recognize who he was when you sent them.
Yeah,
I recognized.
Yeah,
it's either. It was definitely probably, but even last week I was still like the French dude, I rocked with him. Even though he was an adversary, I rocked with him, yo. But both of them were adversaries to him. So they was I just felt like they had good. I feel like the French dude had good story arc throughout that film, but I felt like Killer, his scene was it was like some old school mob type Russian type, ultra noir type moment with the cards and the lighting and all of that type of joint. Yeah. But the fact that he was looking like he was so out of shape and he could fight so well, and move
my man hit their handler like,
I told you that was the scene
when he was lifting John Wick up the stairs.
He was fucking people up.
That was the scene where I was like, I got with the sound, the lighting, and everything that built up. I was getting emotional. I was like, oh my god.
Then him falling and breaking his neck was like the ultimate climax. I'm like, this is just over the fucking top.
That's the thing they was doing too, the innovation with the different movements. I hadn't seen some of them things, like when he was punching him on that scene, when he was punching him through the water, you could see him going through the water with it. While the, of course, overhead wild scene.
Yeah.
Yo, it was some real innovative shit in there. Like, that overhead scene is going to be in mad action movies coming up. It's got to be. That's a whole new, that's damn near bullet time type shit, yo.
Yo, and then you can see the different angles people taking, like the dude coming down the steps trying not to get hit. He straight shoot the one joint and then
Yo, I've seen online like mad times people saying that's like the greatest, one of the greatest action movie seasons they ever seen.
I told you. I was like, yo, I tapped you when I was like, yo, it ain't nothing like this, yo. It ain't nothing like this, yo. It's nothing like this. Because Dad had us on action movies early. It's nothing like this. It's nothing like this, yo.
Yeah, if you hating on Wick, you just a hater. You just want to find the bad things.
They literally did action at the highest level. Like.
And my favorite character from the film,
congruent, like you, and they leave you with the cliffhangers.
And I went back and rewatched the first John Wick, right? They still had all this in there. They just didn't let you know the world was that big that they was living in.
You just getting introduced to.
Because you remember Green Goblin was his man's in there, like the sniper nigga. Yo, and then this nigga died so honorably, yo. The Russian dude ran down on him like, yo, you could have killed John Wick. Why you ain't kill him? He was like, something about that was his man's.
It's about honorability and John Wick being a good friend.
They beat him up, stabbed him. My man got free and straight went crazy on a couple people and then got clapped in there.
But to do
then
that,
he told him like, I would die like this.
To keep showing that over 4 movies for me is why I feel like the prequel would be more valuable.
Yeah. But what did John Wick do to be so...
They definitely doing it.
They're not doing it on John Wick.
It's going to be like series, just kind of like...
Okay, like his family that he got back into.
I'm with all that,
and then
too.
Winston.
I'm with all of that,
Winston's the ultimate
But as far as movie-wise, I want to see Wick's prequel movie.
I don't think they're going to do it.
I would love to
ask
see
this question.
Because who would play young Wick?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to see somebody else play John Wick other than Keanu Reeves?
No.
That's the question you got to ask yourself. So I don't know if you want a John Wick. That's why you do the other prequels. Yeah. To make more sense.
Yeah. And I saw a crazy YouTube deep dive on John Wick. And this was a case point from Marvelous Videos. they said they think that Winston is John Wick's pops.
I want to say
And it was like a deep, because they both
He
come
said
from
it in there, yeah. I mean, I heard him say "Rest in peace, son."
Yeah, but they both come from the same Russian line or family as well.
Yeah.
And they said something about, these dudes be super deep on it. They said when he was at the funeral, they saw a tattoo that was same and like linking them together some way with some kind of Russian lingo or something. And this they went OD. I was like, damn, John Wick. Man. But that mean these dudes that's directing John Wick have been thinking
about
who was this? You know who the deep diver
steps.
was with this? Was
Marvelous Videos.
Marvelous Videos.
Yeah, they did a lot. They did a joint where they ranked the fucking
they know they
characters.
Don't play around, though.
They be going crazy.
And this is what I was saying
dive.
about John Wick 4 when they was on the stairs at the sunrise. Winston looked like he was about to cry, yo.
Yeah.
They seen so many deaths, so many people that they love die, and they never almost cried. Like Winston was about to cry, yo. That seemed a little personal,
and Winston always had John's back, because even in the first one, you remember when the Russian dude was about to get out of there on the helicopter.
Yeah.
Winston said, "Yeah, since we belong to a certain business, I wouldn't tell you there's a helicopter getting loaded up at XYZ." Like, he was dropping dimes for him back then, and that was against the code.
And then Winston got in trouble because he gave him an hour before excommunicado when he was not supposed to do that, yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
There's so much.
Yo, he blew the whole fucking Continental up because he was cool with John Wick,
exactly.
yo.
That's why when he shot him off the building,
I'm like, that gotta be his pops, yo.
John Wick,
that'd be a hard tie, yo.
I value that series.
Real quick, let me just
so
get this in. But John Wick, we've seen him survive all type of falls, so Winston knows he can survive falls, right?
Yeah.
When he shot him off that building at the end of 3, I believe he didn't think he was dead.
Yeah.
He just had to do it.
I believe he thought he got.
He had to prove to them.
He's the ultimate chess player.
He had to prove to them.
His hotel back.
He just had to prove to them.
Yo.
But that's what another deep diver said. They think that's where they're going to go with it. Now they're going to be going at Donnie Yen's character. Because you got to think.
Oh, yeah, with the daughter.
John Wick not fucking dead, bro. That nigga been through too much. Like, yo, they both probably colluded together. Because they said he was so precise with the pistol, he could just hit him somewhere where it looked like he killed him. He could die, because John Wick already know he got mad smoke in the streets. So that's his way to be free. He just moved to like the jungle somewhere and live in a hut. And Donnie Yen get to go be with his daughter. And it's like, yo, they gonna find out they colluded though.
Also,
because it was hella times where Donnie Yen could have killed John Wick and he just chilled. He like, yo, this my man. Cooking. Like, everybody like, yo, John Wick my man.
Whoever Pennywise character was, he was the high up there and he smoked him. He shot him dead.
They could do a prequel mini-series, like 6 episodes with him.
Yeah, I would watch it. My man Fitz was crazy.
I'm watching everything.
Did you see the Fit
amazing.
game?
Yeah.
Damn it, man.
All phenomenal suits.
Step my goddamn game up.
Nah, that's what. Yo, you saw how I was coming.
Yeah.
Yo, I was inspired by John Wick.
We gotta give Mike some love on that joint, yo.
I seen the comment I left on there.
Don't let a nigga start clapping in there. I would have straight blocked the bullet with the suit jacket.
I said my man had the tie bar for interference, like just getting rid of the interference, and the triple black for the stealth.
I gotta be clean,
and
yo.
Salute, yo, Mike.
Clean Christopher.
Mike be getting all the awards every time.
I'm trying to just be better in everything in life, yo.
He was clean.
That's why we drinking mushroom out your teas now. That's why we doing everything, because this shit is gonna be legendary.
I'm letting it be known. Mike, do you mind? I'm gonna put the picture at that part right there, just so they can see the cleanliness of this week for Mike.
Nah, that photo's out there.
He definitely doing business at the Continental.
Yo, business at the Continental. Allegedly.
Yeah, man.
Allegedly.
No, I'm hyped though, bro. Now Mike did have to update me on something because we saw it kind of later, so I got restless, and the lights came on, so I didn't think there was anything else coming. Yeah. So I missed the ending scene, but that sounds crazy what Mike broke down.
Oh yeah,
I'm in it. Yeah, I'm in.
That was hard.
They
saying she gonna be like one of the main characters because she did look like a real action star. Like she like you said, she popped off because she was mad at her pops. She was mad at her pops. Like, why you letting yo in here? But since I'm honorable to my pops, I'm gonna go fight with yo anyway. And she started getting busy, risking the whole Continental.
Nice. No, I mean she understood what the whole thing was at that point. There wasn't no words she could say.
Yeah.
So she couldn't go down there or just chop Wick's head off and then just be cool with it. Like, we're gonna have to battle this out now.
Yeah.
And she was getting busy. She said, "Wick, you got your weapon?"
That's what I'm saying.
And they just start cooking immediately. It wasn't no thought process. It's like, oh, we gotta get going.
Shorty, nice.
It's time to kill.
And that's what they could do, right? Like, you can bring John Wick back. Let him rest for a movie. Yeah. Or maybe even 2. Let her rock out some other stuff happen, another new because they can do a joint with her and then have the
and
tracker.
They could literally Fast
joint.
and the Furious this shit,
the
yo.
people-
And then bring John Wick in 3 movies from now, yo.
To the
as
people
old
And then
like-
you think about how the people would be so hyped.
Yes.
You really pop out.
They need to pay us.
Back to the people that
Point
critique
blank
it.
range shot.
To the people that critique it, what do you want to see?
Yeah.
These niggas is blocking bullets with suits and
with
shit. What do you
suits.
really want to
Yo,
see more
John
than
Wick killed like 100 people in
what
the
do you
first
think's
film.
about to happen? He's about to go crazy. You're not about to see nothing that's logical in this. Of course
It's not supposed to be.
It's
I'll be
not.
mad, yo.
And I still agree with him for killing everybody in the first one for killing
For
his
the
beagle, yo.
bro.
Don't
kill
kill the
Beagle.
If somebody would have did that to Bacon, I would have reacted the same way.
Yo, I might have turned into John Wick.
Yo.
Zay Wick, yo.
Yo. And yo, that's
You know how I love
another
DJ
big
Nah,
shout
yo.
out to the directing team, the choreography, all that shit. Word to Zay. Like, yo, I rewatched the first one this week, and like, you remember that one scene when they was in Italy in 4, when he hit the dudes and they was like flipping through the air and he shot them?
Crazy.
It's
That was
another
France, that was
scene in the
France,
first one, France. When he hit the dude and he shot him, they shot him when they was flipping in the air.
It was in the circle.
It's a scene in the first one when he's in like the black muscle car and he runs a nigga over. He's tumbling over the car and he like this with the pistol and shoots him through the roof of the car. I'm like, oh shit, they just was elevating this shit. Now they like, we just about to fuck with
The
y'all.
next
Like,
level
yo,
to
we
the
about to
next
do
level.
whatever we want to do,
You gotta
yo.
pay attention to You gotta pay attention to it. Don't critique it and you ain't even really watching
Watch it
like
for
that.
the action, yo.
Shit is
But most
amazing. Not
people
even
love
for
the movie,
that.
yo.
The story
And
is
they
mad
understand, yo.
good, yo. I really like the story.
Yeah.
That shit keeps me
The story was
enthralled
good.
every time, bro. Like this,
Facts.
it's been about Wick this whole time, but it's got so many branches.
Yeah.
The
Damn.
family, the
My man had
community,
4 movies
assassins.
with only 300 lines in the whole
Yeah.
joint and smoked that shit. I know other actors be mad, yo. Like, this nigga made breaking the box office.
That's hating.
But he doing
gotta
so
find
much
out how to
physical work.
fix
Yo,
this.
John Wick literally be fighting for 10 minutes straight.
Yeah.
In
yeah.
10 minutes
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Non-stop,
He
yo.
can't talk, bro.
Multiple weapons.
It ain't gonna be no
He'll go from
whole
the
lot
guns to
of
the knives to the
dialogue.
nunchucks, yo.
Yo, but he
just-
sparked
Come
that
on, yo.
being Neo though, yo. Like everything he says, he doesn't seem sure about it. It's like a well, if you think that's the best move,
Yeah.
that's
He's
where we'll
he's
go.
a surfer boy.
But think
Yeah.
about it. That's what we
like-
always say about the most dangerous person. It's
Yeah.
the person
Brink
that
or some
talks the
shit like
least.
that.
yo.
Exactly.
To be wary of him.
And
That's
he
what
really
it's
does
about.
business at the Continental in real life. I watched this motherfucking another YouTube deep dive when he was training for John Wick 3. And he had like one of them ranges in the woods, like really getting busy with shotguns and going crazy with the pistol. I'm like, oh, this
nunchuck-
guy's really official.
The nunchuck scene, you know he practiced for that.
Man long.
He was smacking yo in the head.
Mad funny, dog.
Nah, yo. Thank you, John Wick.
Mad funny.
We ain't deserve that shit, yo, honestly. I feel like 10 years from now, 15 years from now, they gonna be like, yo, that shit is out of pocket. Cause it's the 4th one. Why?
No,
How
action
did y'all
movies-
do this?
But action movies are going to change because of that movie.
Yes.
It's one of those type movies.
Yo.
Like,
You gotta step it up.
Yes.
You gotta step it
that
up.
aerial scene, because you could see the CGI in it too, but it wasn't like it didn't hurt it. It didn't hurt
Yeah.
the
It
scene.
looked like a video
was
game,
needed.
yo.
Yes. That's why Mike and I have been saying that for the longest on this pod.
Give us the
Make
game.
that game.
Oh, you saw
bro.
the guy that
Give us
did
the
it too,
game.
yo. Like,
I
Shout
need
out
that.
Coach
Yeah,
Basketball, too. Give us
that
love.
one
He was
that
spilling just like we was spilling.
fan that made
Yeah.
one.
It was like a fan dude.
Damn.
Yo. But yo, that would be so
It's gonna be
tough.
crazy
You
numbers,
could pick what family you want to
Family,
be
exactly.
from.
You know we gotta be
like
a
you could do the
family, yo.
standalone story, like to build your credibility.
Yo, what?
Then you could go once you get them to a certain level, you could get online and do business with other people.
No,
that's what I'm saying, though.
Use your style against other
That's
dudes.
taking
That
over.
should have
you
been
know, you work with
hard.
other families.
Because you got to think like Kane, the samurai dude, Tracker, John Wick, all of them had different styles. Even the bald head dude was like a ninja straight swordsman. Like,
So much shit.
yo, they could go
not
crazy.
gonna lie,
Like,
yo,
yo,
my-
what's your main attribute? What's your
Kinda
favorite
ridiculous.
weapon?
It's kind of ridiculous that y'all.
It could get wild, yo.
Yo, it's
It could get
if
wild.
they came out with
John
that,
Wick,
and it-
Keanu Reeves convinced them motherfuckers, bro.
if they come out with that and it's mad legit, like I literally am buying a PS5. Mike, you gotta
Nigga,
buy a PS5.
I'm buying whatever,
Just so we can
whatever
get
you
rich
need
on
to
it, yo.
play that.
We start
I'm
Twitch.
buying it, yo.
We're gonna start the Twitch and everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
do
at
that.
that point,
Live streams,
I'm on 10.
live
Have
streams,
all
and you
three.
know all of us gonna have
10
business
Separate, yeah.
Yo, and it
Separate
should be
business.
a mad
But what's
different
gonna be
fighting
crazy is-
styles. I have like a Muay Thai nigga
this
just
one,
straight.
like-
Think about like the-
Ong Bak and motherfuckers out there, yo.
Like the Harry Potter game, people be getting mad. Like all the black people, they be getting mad fresh and putting on. Imagine us, yo.
Yes.
You gonna see the different styles. You can keep changing it.
Whatever you
All
want.
the personalities. It's gonna be crazy.
Wild French cut suit.
really-
Oh my!
you could
I'm
really
only gonna
change
have
the
Ennis
game.
Yalmaz fit, show straight.
The shade's
it.
gonna be crazy.
Yes.
Bulletproof.
You gotta wear the Donnie in frames, yo. Yo.
You got so much.
Yo,
you can
drop
do
that
with it.
game, yo. Drop that game.
You have so much money you can make off this universe.
It would make
Please
so
do
much
it.
money, yo.
Nigga, that would shit would be bigger than Grand Theft
World.
Auto. Especially if they can make it like like you said, open world.
world.
The city don't even gotta be that big. If
Yeah,
you
it
could
don't
really
gotta be
go
crazy
get
big.
crazy and really be like build your character like on some World of Warcraft, but like for assassin John Wick type motherfucker shit. Like, yo, I want my sword skills to be all the way here. My knife skills gotta be here. Like, they beat you based on shit like that. Like, yo, it'd be crazy. Yo.
Fire. Yeah.
We just gave them hella sauce, show. They got the game writers got.
Nah, I needed. I
sauce
was really upset not being able to be here last week, so that felt good to get that out.
Oh no,
Nah,
we said
those
we
are some
wanted,
points
we
I
said
wanted
when
to
you
get
came
out.
We
back,
loved
yo.
it so much. Oh, overall, we didn't. That's the one thing we didn't get from you. What's your overall score, 1 through 10 for the film?
Damn. Sky be like up there 9, 5, 10.
Respect,
Yeah,
respect.
that
Yeah,
shit's bad,
and this is the only
Wick
time we've
stan.
been unified on a decision.
I'm a Wick
on
stan,
anything
bro.
on
I
Coach
ain't
Class
find anything-
Pod.
I didn't find anything wrong with it at all. If
Yeah.
you
Last
have something
question.
wrong, I'm gonna definitely battle with you.
As far as if you gotta rank them,
Oh, out of the 4, see they keep getting me with the next one because I like 3 before.
take this.
I'm gonna keep it reading. It's probably in order. Maybe you could interchange 1 and 3 for me. I think you could change those two. So it would be
Okay.
4, 3 or 1, and then 2.
Right.
Okay.
That's how
Okay.
I kind of.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's respectable.
That's probably about as
They
much
all
you could
solid.
change
They all
around.
solid. You can't go
Yeah.
wrong, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 was just damn.
8 packs.
Because
God
honest,
damn.
yeah. And last week I rewatched 1 again, and now it's like, yo, I still stand where I stand for the ranking of them, but it's like, damn, that shit was good too, yo.
They just had a bet. They just keep the budget. Just keep getting better. And
Clearly.
better. So
Yeah.
they can
That's
do
what
more
it
and
is.
more stuff, yo.
Yeah,
We
because
seeing
I
new
think
Continentals
I had
and
mine
shit, like,
4,
oh,
2,
no, bro.
1, 3.
What was that? Osaka or something like that?
Yes.
Wasn't it called
Nigga.
the Osaka Continental?
And I didn't say my
God
favorite
damn.
character. That's my favorite character, the samurai dude.
Okay.
He hard.
Because yo, my favorite thing about him was he was overly honorable, like to a point of
Super
stubbornness.
honorable.
Like yo, Kane was like, bro, go raise your daughter, yo.
I've
Like
said it
chill,
twice
yo.
now.
I don't want to kill
He
you.
said,
You my
I
man.
can't go out
You
like
my
this. I gotta die
mans,
on
bro.
my shield,
This
yo.
nigga said,
I gotta
nigga,
die on my
I ain't
shield.
no bitch, nigga. Straight got up. My man's.
I said it 2 times now. To get honor like that from a guy like that,
Yeah.
what did Wick do?
Yeah. What did
Like,
Wick
you
do?
know, I gotta know what he did.
But
Yo,
also
like,
in the
I
same,
gotta
in the
know.
same stance, what hasn't Wick done?
Yes, that's real.
It's crazy.
Even more questions. The questions
Yo,
just doubled
you
up.
remember
on
when him and
Fuck,
Halle
you fucked
Berry
my mind
on-
up with
and
that
when him
question
and-
to my
yeah.
question.
When him and Halle Berry on 3, when they really was running through like the shit in Dubai, like she had like 3 dogs with her, they was going crazy. Yo, he's done a lot of killing and great choreography from that team, dog.
Phenomenal series. Everybody involved, all the way from the people who, of course, invented and made and whatever, wrote all that, to the people who are involved with the goddamn getting them niggas sandwiches. Whatever you doing involved in this,
Yeah.
thank you, yo. Like all a piece of this shit, yo. Like that's keep it going. Whatever you want to make, I'm with it.
Yo, go.
I'm there.
And
I'll pay for it, whatever it is.
But John Wick, the directors are real because we already know they doing that. They strong arm too many big actors in that action realm.
True.
Like that guy, what's his name? I'm gonna sound crazy. Killer Scott Atkins or David Atkins.
Yeah, I
like
can't
that
remember.
dude. Yo, he really
Just
can fight, bro. Like he's really like Zay. I told you he like the
Scott Atkins. yeah.
Scott Atkins. He's like the next like fucking Jean-Claude type nigga, yo, could do all that. And they put him in a
Man,
fat suit and
on
had
that
him
nigga,
getting
man.
busy.
Getting busy with it. Fire.
That's gonna open his whole like acting range now. Like they gonna cast him for other stuff now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now where I want to go with it. Were we done with Wick?
Yes.